Today's hot topic is Jason Kelce's response to his brother Travis and Taylor Swift's onstage romance during her London tour, which has everyone talking. If you've been following along, you're aware that Travis has been to many of Taylor's concerts recently in support of his superstar girlfriend. But who else was able to witness this love story up close? You're correct, Jason Kelce. He recently went to one of Taylor's performances and experienced the magic for himself. Stay tuned as we delve into all the cute details and hear Jason's perspective on the entire affair. Before we begin though, please remember to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up so you never miss any new ones. Doing so is completely free and greatly aids in our efforts to consistently release entertaining new content for you to watch. Alright, so Jason went to one of T's concerts recently and was enamored with everything that was happening there. Above all, it was the queen herself that had left Jason speechless. He had heard Travis talk endlessly about her performance during their podcast sessions, but he didn't really get it until he witnessed it for himself. She's able to bring tears to the eyes of grown men. Yes, and that really did happen with Jason Kelce. I'm not even kidding. In the most recent episode of New Heights with Jason and Travis Kelce, Jason Kelce experienced his first ever Eras tour and was completely shocked and moved to tears. We can attest that there was a whole vibe to seeing Taylor Swift's tour in London, as Jason 36 shared all the feels. Travis 34 was eager for Dish to begin the segment, revealing that Jason and his spouse Kylie Kelce had attended the Eras tour and witnessed Taylor's incredible performance live. Jason, who is typically known as the big, tough guy on the football field, was feeling very emotional when he saw Taylor perform live. He shared how amazing the experience was, talking about the incredible energy in the crowd and Taylor's fire performances. Jason, you guys had the most amazing night ever. Recorded at Passon Avenue in London on Saturday, June 26th, the day after Jason and Kylie 32 attended their first show, Jason said in the episode that it was amazing. It was really awesome. Travis' performance at Wembley Stadium, which drew 9,000 fans, was incredibly amazing. Jason, there's a point where it's obvious that Taylor is an incredible singer-songwriter, but to be able to perform at that level for the duration of her appearance, roughly 3.5 hours, 4 hours, 45 songs, bub, added Travis, is crazy. If I stay in the tent, I really need a vacation. It was a fantastic experience. It's so memorable because of the Swifties. Jason went on, then opened up about the incident that truly made him cry, dude. I've never sobbed at a foot in concert, but as I watched this young girl, I started crying. I'm going to start crying now. It was really unique. Jason was alluding to the legendary occasion from the Eras tour in which Taylor 34, while performing the song during the show's Red Era, gave her much coveted 22 fedora to a fortunate fan in the audience. Man, she got into it. It was fantastic. Travis does it for every show, and her acoustic set, which was my favorite part, adds a special touch to each one. Jason, she's just got her guitar and 990,000 people answered. She's switching between songs seamlessly. Want to look good in front of 9,000 people. With just that, I believe you have to be incredible, have amazing songs and lyrics which she has clearly written and produced, and be able to perform them effortlessly on the spot. There's nothing more to conceal. That alone constituted the high point of the night, in my opinion. Jason was gushing about Taylor without even trying. He was genuinely fangirling as he spoke endlessly about how amazing she was. He was obviously utterly amazed by her performance and her ability to connect with the audience. The fact that Swifties, Taylor's devoted followers, adored it only served to enhance it. Despite the fact that the podcast typically has a more male audience, they were ecstatic to hear the Kelce brothers rave about Taylor. Even though the podcast typically appeals to a more male audience, it was a sweet moment that featured just Taylor. It was a sentimental moment that demonstrated Taylor's true global appeal. He went on to say that listening to someone play the piano in a bar has a similar feeling, and fans adore every aspect of Jason. I love that Swifties and Chiefs Kingdom have kind of melded together, one person commented on X. However, Jason Kelce is my absolute favorite aspect of Taylor and Travis's relationship. What a funny guy that MF is. He is now my new favorite person, and I cry every time I see a new photo of him or hear a new podcast. Another wrote to Jason Kelce, claiming to have recorded the man during the Eras tour and to have sent the recording to his daughter Wyatt, who happens to love that song. Imagining Wyatt daycare, my aunt is Taylor Swift goals. Jason and Kylie were also present at the second night of Swift's Wembley performances, but the biggest surprise for the fans came on the third night, Sunday, June 23rd, when Travis joined Swift on stage. During her Sunday night Eras Tour show in London, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce shared a stage for the first time since the release of the Tortured Poets Department. After wrapping up her song The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, Swift added a new segment to her set. She leads her dancers in a silent pantomime sketch before moving into the sketch's I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Swift has to change into a new costume, but she goes along with it anyway. They also encourage her to perform before she starts the song, with the help of her dancers. The fans will never forget the evening because of the excitement that Travis brought to the performance when he filled in for one of the dancers. Fans cheered when Kelce intervened, carried her to the couch, and joined the dancers as she playfully switched outfits, encouraging her to get on the Chiefs' bad side. Dapper matched the other male dancers on stage in style, wearing a full tuxedo top, hat, and tails. For the previous 2 evenings in London, Kelce had been there, joining other celebrities like Mila Kunis and Tom Cruise in the VIP area to sing and dance. Hugh Grant and Ashton Kutcher, and subsequently Sir Paul McCartney and other well-known figures joined the group. Happiness and a Fleabag stars in one of their performances. Phoebe Waller-Bridge and Andrew Scott gave an already star-studded event even more star power. Swift cleverly altered the lyrics of her song Karma to sing, "Karma is the guy on the Chiefs coming straight home to me," as a playful nod to Kelce in the audience. This was also not an isolated incident. Swift performed a similar act while Kelce was present at a stop in Argentina. Fans will be even more delighted to witness their special moments together because it's obvious that their bond extends beyond the stage and into the stands. The excitement surrounding Kelce's appearance follows Dave Grohl, the frontman of Foo Fighters, making lighthearted remarks about Swift during a Saturday night performance at London Stadium. Grohl admitted that the Eras Tour was taking place at Wembley Stadium, not far away. "I'm not serious when I say that you don't want to face Taylor Swift's wrath, dude. We like to call our tour the Eras Tour," he joked further. "There have been numerous periods in our history, as well as numerous F-King missteps." A few girls' amusing perspective gave the mood surrounding Swift's tour a delightful twist and brought attention to the friendly companionship that exists among musicians even when they are performing. Swifties have jokingly referred to her tour as the Eras Tour, parodying sporadic catastrophes such as wardrobe malfunctions and even a haunting piano. Grohl carried on with his lighthearted jab, suggesting that Swift doesn't play live by saying that's because we do play live. "I took it as read that you guys enjoy unadulterated, live rock and roll? You've arrived at the proper spot." His comments gave the ongoing banter between various musical genres and performances a lighthearted touch while demonstrating that musicians can still recognize each other's talents in their own special ways, despite their differences. The Kelce brothers continued to fervently support Swift and hype up her concerts like true fans, even in spite of the lighthearted jab. They said things like, "Taylor's Eras Tour is amazing and she's killing it on the road." Despite the jokes about it without holding back, Jason and Travis were openly enjoying Taylor's music, praising it on their podcast and sharing their thoughts on Instagram. You can count on the Kelce brothers to keep supporting Taylor and her epic Eras Tour whenever they go. What do you guys think will happen next? If you enjoyed this video, please press the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to know. Jason was all about which London show vibe, saying how Taylor had the whole crowd in her palm and Travis was right there with him cheering her on. They even shared scenes from the show showing off her amazing performances and the crazy energy of the crowd. Even when other people were throwing shade, these bros stayed loyal. They knew Taylor's talent and weren't afraid to rep that. Every week, I share updates like this one in which I reveal the innermost thoughts of your most beloved celebrities.